All right, this is William from PrimerPodcast.com here at SEMA, and we're talking with Jonathan Mills from E-Stopp.
How's it going? Thank you for having me, man.
Right. Tell us about the product, man.
So the product won Hot Rod Product of the Year from NSRA in 2012. We won the SEMA Launchpad last year, and now I'm one of the guest helpers with the SEMA Launchpad this year. Basically, it's a push-button emergency brake that stops thieves and your car. So you press a button, and it locks up the whole rear end, or you can use a key fob, which we actually have the patents on, and you can hook that up to your kill switch. So if somebody's driving away in your car trying to steal it, you press a button, it'll kill the engine and pull the e-brake. And now that we're here at SEMA in the 4x4 area, it's kind of blowing up. People are using this for their 4x4 trucks, for their Polaris. I even had a customer call me a couple weeks ago. They actually put this on their windmill because it uses the same kind of caliper as a vehicle. It's pretty crazy.
So you can pretty much put it on anything that's got a cable?
Anything that has an emergency brake. So I know airport vehicles are using them right now, electric vehicles, golf carts. I mean, the industry is kind of guiding me by the consumers buying it and applying it to stuff that I never even thought of. It's really cool.
Okay, and where do you put the push button?
Most people with the custom cars, they put the push button in their glove compartment and they lock it in there. That way, if a thief did try to steal their car, it wouldn't move and they wouldn't know where the button is to do it. Or you could just use the remote. Or if you need it for a handicap, you put it wherever it's convenient for you. And that's what I originally designed this for, was for the mobility and handicap market. So if you didn't have your right arm, obviously you can't pull the brake. So you just mount the button on the left-hand side, press the button, walk away from the car, and you're good to go.
Okay, so it's electronic. What if your battery goes dead?
So if your battery goes dead, it's going to stay. It's a mechanical worm drive. So the electronics just control the mechanical worm drive. Once that worm drive's locked, it's locked onto itself. So if your battery dies, it's not going to go flying down the hill. You just bring power back to it with jumper cables, or you can even back off the wing nut if there's like no way. If somebody stole your battery or something, you back the wing nut off and you can move the vehicle again. But normally, if your battery dies and you need a tow truck, the tow truck's going to have jumper cables to repower it.
Gotcha.
But the best thing that I think we have this year is our new product, which is a freight vehicle one. It's a very large e-stop. So for like FedEx trucks and UPS trucks, basically instead of pulling the e-brake every time they stop, which is something they're legally required to do, as soon as you throw it into park, it pulls your e-brake for you, and they unload the car, you take it out of park, it takes the e-brake off for you, and it can save them 3 seconds. And 3 seconds is a lot for a company that doesn't make left turns like UPS. I mean, they try to save time. 3 seconds is $10 million a year right there.
Yeah. And where are you guys located at?
We're located in Paramount, just North Long Beach area, and I've been in Southern California for 10 years, originally from Northern California, but I love the area that we're in, man. Long Beach is where it's at.
Okay. Absolutely.
Yeah, a little plug there.
So how did the company get started? A little history.
Well, I originally, like I said, I had a mutual friend with my father-in-law who needed it for a handicap. So we started developing it, and once I made the first one, I was like, oh, we should throw one of these in our panel van. We had a 47 panel. So we tossed one in there. We realized, wow, this can be a custom car application. So I redesigned it, made it more aesthetically pleasing, and then I brought it to the custom car market. And then since then, people have given me really good advice. I even have a ground sync wire now, so you can hook that up to the stock parking brake symbol in the dash panel, like Dakota Digital has the little relay, so you can see that your parking brake's set. That way, if you hide the button in the glove compartment or something, and you go to drive, you still know if your parking brake's set or not.
Gotcha.
But yeah, the originality was the handicap market. My father-in-law was kind enough to invest in it, and it's just blown up from there.
That's awesome. Tell us about the Ford.
Okay, so SEMA Ignited, really cool event that SEMA's doing this year. It's a little bit last minute for them because they just locked up the television deal, but they're doing their own television deal called SEMA Ignited, Battle of the Builders. So me and Tim Brugerman from Beeline Auto, we did like a co-sponsorship on this truck. It's a Ford. It has the most amazing features. It has the remote e-stop. Instead of rear view mirrors, it has actual cameras, so you can actually see where you're going on where the rear view mirror would be on both sides. It has an electric tailgate, so the tailgate drops down and tucks under. And obviously the logo is awesome. It's 3D. It jumps off the car. This thing is amazing. You definitely have to check it out.
Ed, how do they get a hold of you?
If you want to get a hold of us, if you just want to buy one unit, I recommend going through our quality dealers like Summit Racing or Speedway Motors or any of the hot rod shops that carry it, because they're going to be able to install it for you. But you know, there's some people that call and they want to buy direct. I'm not gonna inconvenience my consumers from and tell them they have to go somewhere else. So you can call us directly, estopp.com or 562-602-2842.
All right, man.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
guys. It was a pleasure.